Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this out there on the World Wide Web. This is Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV. I'm here at 12th Cloud Expo, New York. Apologies for the huge noise going on behind us. Jeff Hobbs I have with us from ActiveState. Welcome, Jeff.
Hi, thanks.
I'm thinking private PaaS might enter our conversation, Jeff, and I'm also thinking we might start with Staccato. Are there new things happening?
There's definitely a lot of new things happening with Staccato and Private PaaS, and just with ActiveState in general. It's been a really excellent year, very busy, keeping us on our toes. So first off, with ActiveState, sort of a prescient SD Times named us a company to watch in 2013.
Quite right, too.
And it's been quite the year. Recently named a cool vendor in PaaS by Gartner. And just earlier this month, I acquired a company called Appsecute that had been focused on multi-cloud management, and we're going to be drawing those features into Staccato later on in the year.
Appsecute?
Appsecute.
Appsecute. That's a great name. So, obvious question. Everybody's saying, 2013 is going to be the year of PaaS, which we all know really means that 2014 is going to be the year of PaaS.
That generally does seem to be the case, but I mean, it's good to see that it's finally come into its own. People are familiar with PaaS enough that they don't come up. When we first did our booths, we actually had to redo the booth because everyone came up and said, "What's PaaS? What does that mean?" And we no longer need to do that. And more importantly, they're familiar with private PaaS. And that's especially important nowadays where people are talking a lot more about privacy. So the ability to have the flexible developer agility that drives company agility, but bring it in-house. So you have all of the compliance, the security, and you do all the auditing and management, but still have the developers really happy that they're getting the freedom of choice for their application stacks, and the IT guys that are happy because they're able to manage the entire system.
So who would be, obviously there's no typical customer because you could do across the range, but when you're talking use cases and explaining to other customers, who do you tend to use as your examples?
Well, I think one of our best examples is formerly a customer, still a customer, but now an OEM provider is HP. They started off using it internally, providing production web services on top of Staccato. And that was just a group inside HP deciding, look, we really do need this developer flexibility. And they set it up on their own OpenStack system. So, of course, HP is very big in OpenStack. And as they decided that they were moving up the stack and needed their own platform as a service offering, they looked around and then they decided that Staccato was the right one, and they've OEM'd it, so their application PaaS is driven by Staccato. And that gives them the opportunity to offer it both as a general public service, but also for them to be able to build private services for their other HP customers. Obviously, it's a very large organization, so they can offer an end-to-end solution, data center, hardware, infrastructure with OpenStack, platform as a service with Staccato all in one box.
Not a bad reference account, is it? ActiveState powers HP. I mean, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's been a great relationship so far, and they keep rolling it out. And for us, it's a great reference, but it also provides us a lot more wealth of roadmap ideas ahead to be building more interactivity, better dashboards, better reporting and other things, and making it an even better PaaS solution.
And is that how you envisage, the future for you? It's just widening it, deepening it, obviously, getting it even more and more traction within the industry, or will we looking for another partner to OEM? How do you think it'll play out?
We have other OEM partners that are in play, but for us, we're really focused on the platform. We really want to make the best application, platform management layer with Staccato. So integrating with also other, best-in-class services that could be application performance monitoring, such as the New Relic integration that we have, or with HP has their own VPV. Then there's the system monitoring and those kind of tools that all integrate really well with Staccato, and we build out the partner ecosystem so you have your platform management along with all the other pieces of a system that makes the IT guys just get all the nice warm and fuzzies that everything's nice and secure, it's compliant, they've got auditing, archiving, backup, redundancy, and all those pieces, and the developers just get to push code and don't have to worry anymore.
And open source playing a role in all that?
Of course, Staccato is ActiveState's always been using open source technologies. Staccato is based on Cloud Foundry, so we do remain 100% compatible with the Cloud Foundry API. That we've made adjustments for improved security, better scalability, additional features that have been added on in Staccato. So
where should we direct people? Obviously, they go to ActiveState.com, but where should they go after that?
Well, the best place to go is starting there. You can actually download Staccato. The idea that it's private PaaS, it's relocatable anywhere from running on your laptop to Amazon, HP Cloud Services, or your own private data center. So you can download the one VM, load it up on whatever hypervisor of choice, because it'll run on OpenStack, vSphere, VirtualBox, KVM, run the whole gamut. And you can create a single node system, or you can create a 100-node system, and it's actually rather easy to set up and scale.
What's not to like? Personal invitation from Jeff Hobbs of ActiveState. Close down this interview and go and do it now. Thanks so much, Jeff, for talking with us here in New York.
Thank you, Jeremy.
And thank you for watching this out there on the World Wide Web.